what Opus Dei gives is the means for the person to be who the person wants to be in terms of being close to God, being integrated with faith and work and social life. And so Opus Dei provides the coaching. And it does so in a Catholic context because the doctrine that's being given, the moral teachings are all Catholic teachings. The average person doesn't really have time to pursue those things all by himself, to go off to a library and learn these things or to study them. So Opus Dei is just providing a wonderful context where they can come and receive these teachings. And it helps them then to live their lives as Catholics in the middle of the world, being very clearly Catholic and at the same time very much professional in whatever field that they're doing. And so Opus Dei provides it through the activities of talks, classes, retreats, workshops, all kinds of ways that members of Opus Dei are receiving the doctrine, the teachings of the Church, but also learning how to pray. And the people learn how to pray both in these kinds of talks and activities, but also one-on-one. The only way you learn something really is somebody has to take you by the hand and show you how to do it. And in Opus Dei, we do that. We're taking people by the hand, teaching them how to pray. Mostly it's lay people with lay people. It's the lay person who's a little bit older, you might say, more experienced, big brother, big sister, taking the other person along and saying, here's how you get your prayer life going. You have to spend a certain amount of time every day in mental prayer if you really want to get close to Jesus and get to know Him, meditating on His life, meditating on the things He said, He did. You have to also get to Mass to be able to have the Eucharist as a strengthening force in your life, to be able to maintain this love of God that's then going to spread out into the love of neighbor. Somebody has to explain this to you and show you step by step that it's good to pray the Rosary, to pray it every day, because to be close to Our Lady is a crucial way of being close to our Lord. Somebody has to show you to make an examination of conscience at the end of the day, to stop and spend a few minutes and think, how did my day go? Did I do what I was supposed to? Did I really pray today? Were there things I did that I regret doing, that I have to ask God's pardon next time I go to the Sacrament of Reconciliation? Which again, somebody has to help you learn how to make a good confession, how to take advantage of the Sacrament of Reconciliation. So these things come through the talks and the general activities, but they also come through personal spiritual direction of a friend to a friend, a brother to a brother, a sister to a sister, that is complemented with the priests of Opus Dei also providing spiritual direction. In Opus Dei, a member receives spiritual direction from both the layperson and the priest in his or her effort to grow in holiness, to establish a firm base of prayer life. We call it the plan of life. The plan is the plan of prayer life, of what do we do on a daily basis, no matter what, in order to keep up our prayer life. And then the rest of our life fits in around that plan of prayerfulness, of contemplation.